Hello and welcome to Page to Stage Actual Plays. I am your host. My name is Seth. We're playing the last episode of Chariot of Gods from the Alien RPG system. We've got our characters here today. We've got Adam joining us playing Ava 6. Hey Adam, how's it going?
Greetings.
We got Stephanie, who is has a new role today. She's playing Reed. How's it going, Stephanie?
I finally died.
And Jonathan is joining us again playing Wilson. What's up, Jonathan?
How's it going?
And we have a new player, Brandon. Hello, welcome. We'll get to him in a second. He's going to be joining us as a mystery character. But how are you doing, Brandon?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Nice. All right. So last time at the end of episode 4, Reed and Captain Miller had just put down an abomination in the reactor room. And after that, I think you guys, after the death of Captain Miller, Reed returns to the bridge. And I think as you guys all kind of reconvene, you heard some sort of ship connecting to the outside hull. And so I guess we'll pick it up there. You hear this clanging noise and you guys are all in the room together at the bridge.
All the alive characters are together, right?
Correct. So in this room, so that's probably a good point. So we have Ava 6, we have Reed alive, Wilson is obviously alive. Also Agent Clayton, who has taken over taken over the command of yes, she's taken over
Captain
the command
C?
of the ship. And then Rye, who is kind of a half person right now. Where did you guys leave Rye?
We put him on a table.
He's still on the table.
Okay. Yeah.
And we have Reed, right?
And Reed, yes, of course. That's
Yeah.
Stephanie. Yep.
Yeah, because I had just broken the news to you that Miller's head got crushed like a grave.
Okay. So when the ships connect, then I'll just say Captain Clayton. What was that?
I'm not sure. It sounded like a ship.
Sounds like somebody's docking.
Yes. Wilson, could I speak with you quickly in my quarters?
Yes, certainly.
Okay. All right, so they exit the bridge.
Hey.
All right.
Reed.
The dog.
Oh, go ahead.
Reed, your whistling implies some sort of inference.
I handle crisis situations with either bitchiness or humor. Get used to it.
Noted.
All right, so let's cut to Jonathan. For this, I'm going to have you guys take off your headphones because it's a private conversation. So everybody go ahead and remove your headset and we'll wave at you when you're ready to come back.
Somebody's going to have to
Brandon.
wave because mine are wireless.
Okay, we'll wave.
Me too, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so Jonathan, Reed comes to you and says, listen, I don't know what that sound was, but I don't have a good feeling about it.
Well, I suppose the reaction of others that it might be a ship docking with us.
It could be. That's what it sounded like to me as well.
Well, I think we need to get on the same page here. I don't know what that ship is, but we need to get this ship back to Anchorhead.
Yes. I wanted to let you know of our last resort if it comes to this. I have an EEV vehicle attached to my corporate suite. What I want you to do, if you can get away from the rest of the crew, if you can get some of those samples, the 26 Cronus samples, and bring them to my suite, I'll put them on the EEV, and if we need to, if we can't get the ship back in one place, in one piece, then we'll board the EVV together and take off.
Okay. I think we should do everything we can to make sure the Cronus gets back.
Of course, but this will be a last resort. I don't know what that sound means. If someone else is boarding the ship, I don't know what that means for my command.
Well, I think we need to get rid of them.
I agree, but we're also undermanned.
I would say chain of command doesn't matter here. I think at this point, we need to get the Cronus back to Anchorhead at all costs. And if that means that we need to separate from that other ship or do some type of ruse to get others to go with the other ship, but we take the Cronus, either way, the Cronus needs to come back.
I agree. Okay. Well, can you get some of those samples and bring it back to my quarters?
Yeah, I'll gather the samples.
Or maybe I should. Maybe I will.
Well, let's keep the samples in the ship, so we know what's what.
Well, but let's at least load one of the urns into the EEV in case we need to escape quickly.
Okay, so the very last resort.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So is there any dialogue while these two step away, Ava and Reed?
I had a thought and I just lost it. I feel like a sim that just got canceled.
Well, what would you guys do for the 5 or 10 minutes that they're gone?
What do you think they're talking about, Ava?
Well, I would assume that you're getting weapons ready or trying to check the sensors or something.
Well, yeah, I would probably
I'm a
clean
robot.
both
I take
the-
orders.
True. I'd probably clean the pulse rifle and the flamethrower. And then be like, I don't know shit about electronics. I don't know what to do about these screens.
Okay, and what is Ava doing in the meantime while they're gone?
Ava is going to sit on the bed and stroke Rye's hair.
That's creepy. That's creepy as fuck.
Okay.
Ava, stop doing that. That's creepy.
He's in distress. According to my records, this calms the nerves of people.
It calms the nerves of humans. He's not human.
As Reed completes that thought, suddenly you guys both hear a scrabbling above, like beyond, kind of above you, maybe in a higher deck, maybe in the ventilation deck. God, I'm losing my words today. Maybe in the ventilation ducts.
Ventilation shaft.
Or shafts, yes. You hear a scrabbling like a...
Oh, shit.
I don't believe we are alone here.
No, we're not. This is a problem. Please let it not be one of those little creepy crawly thingies. I would actually probably just go pound on Clayton's door.
So you're gonna start heading toward
Yeah.
the corporate suite?
Yeah.
Are you going with her, Ava?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are both leaving. All right, so let's see. Okay, so that's just down the hall. As you guys exit out into the hallway, past the vestibules and the junction, you hear a screeching from kind of the other end of the ship, like a hissing, and then you hear closer to you, but it's still kind of in somewhere not with you, but just kind of beyond the wall, sort of in the innards of the ship. You hear kind of a rattling, kind of like a purring.
That's not good.
I don't get paid enough for this shit. Quit doing that, please. I don't like it.
Do you guys adjust course?
I would be like, Ava,
Yes.
do you know how to use a weapon? Are you allowed to use a weapon?
My programming does not allow me to injure human beings.
What about creatures?
Your definition and my definition are different. The DNA is similar enough that they are considered humans as well.
Useless. Bangs on Clayton's door. Lovebirds, we've got a problem.
You guys head down the hallway, and then as you approach the corporate suite, the door swings open or opens up, and Clayton and Wilson appear. Oh,
We have a problem.
what's the problem?
Hissing noises, purring in the walls, and skittering in the ceiling. We have company of some kind.
Well, yes, we've known about this, Reed.
Yes, I'm aware, but being in two separate groups with an AI who can't do shit, it's
I have
not
many
advisable.
capabilities.
Can't
Would you
hurt
like me to
anything.
list them?
No, I don't.
No, Ava, that's okay. I imagine that the arrival of our guests have also has also made our house guests here nervous. So I say let's just sit back and maybe the problem will take care of itself.
Sit back and potentially get eaten. Oh yeah, real right.
No, I think we should get the Cronus up and moving, regardless of what's just attached to us. I believe our house guests here on the Cronus will most likely take care of whatever this is that attached to us. We don't know what attached to us.
Hopefully it's not something worse. All right, come on, let's go fix that fucking computer panel.
That's the last thing, right?
Yes, it is. Thank God.
Let's go. Yeah, let's get it fixed.
All right, so you guys head back to the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. As you head back to the bridge, you see a streak of white liquid going from the bridge into the hallway, down the opposite way that you guys went, down toward the corporate suite, to somewhere deeper in the ship.
Did that android crawl away?
He
Well,
did have some functionality, but not enough to move, I think.
Now, this android we're referring to Rye?
Well, it's the only thing that's had white blood spilling out of it recently.
Well, I say let's go fix the
I'm gonna
computer.
check to see if he's on that table still.
So when you guys enter into the bridge, and you see the streak leads from the table that he was lying on, and it's streaked all the way out of the bridge into the hallways.
Is there any sign that something dragged it or that he dragged himself?
Give me an observation roll.
Oh.
So while we're doing that, we'll cut over to Brandon. So Brandon, you, Captain Balaji, have entered. You had to enter through one of the bottom airlocks, so you're like in Deck D near the vehicle bay. And you have.
Ooh, I didn't do well.
Oh boy, no, you didn't. Okay. So you're with your two compatriots, Pin and Bane. And Pin says to you, "Okay, so boss, what's the plan when we find these folks?"
Well, I mean, we gotta. This is a messed up situation. I just gotta say, but first things first, we find anything we can salvage. Maybe find some of that gas they were towing around, but doesn't look like they're.
Well, Captain, we saw that blew up. We saw that ship blew up.
Well, you never know. They might have had some portable canisters. You never know, man. But at least let's try and find something that's profitable in this thing.
All right.
That'd be nice.
All right. Well, let's just stick close together, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know what's going on here, but let's not wander too far.
All right. And Bane, who is a little inebriated, is like, "Come on, Captain. We can't show any softness here, right?"
Oh well. That's what we got you here for, my friend. That's what we got you here for. But
oh no, Pin's the muscle. Pin's the muscle.
Well, looking at both of y'all are my muscle. So.
All right. So where are you generally going, Balaji?
So, geez, is there a map of the ship? I don't.
There is.
There is, yeah. You're in the belly of the ship.
You're in Deck D, so if you
Yeah.
scroll
Deck D,
down
okay,
in the
okay.
handouts, there's
Sweet. Perfect.
yeah.
Don't worry too much about the map, but just like in general, like where would you be headed? Like where?
Well, if we're already in like the cargo,
Mhm.
I'd probably go try and find like the cargo hold, or
So there's a bunch of containers down here and stuff down in Deck D that you see as you enter in through the airlock. So you could search through this stuff if you wanted to.
yeah, I'd at least start searching, and then I'd tell both of my compatriots to maybe fan out a little bit, stay within visual sight of each other, but maybe start looking for something that'll get us paid.
Okay. All right. So let's cut back over to Wilson, Ava, and Reed. You guys are entering the bridge, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I failed to notice if there was any sign of what dragged away Rye.
Okay. And then as you look at the streaks, you don't get a good read on it. In fact, it kind of unnerves you looking at the streaks of android blood. Go ahead and give me a panic check, Reed. So it's 1d6 plus your current stress level. So 1 plus 1 would be 2, so no panic for you. But you are a little bit unnerved by just kind of looking at this android blood. Clayton is like, I'll go find the android.
All right.
Captain Clayton's gonna go find the android.
Do you say that out loud, Ava?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking out loud.
Yes, Clayton said it out loud. That was
Sorry. Captain, I believe protocol dictates that you must stay on the bridge during times of an emergency unless there is a dire reason for you to leave. I suggest sending Reed.
No, that won't be necessary. Wilson, you're in charge while I go track down this android.
Certainly, Clayton.
So Ava, please.
Maybe you should take Ava with you.
That won't be necessary.
No,
Ava,
we're gonna need Ava here to help fix this computer.
All right, fine.
All right, so she leaves the bridge.
Ava,
Well-
can you fix this thing? Is that something that you're programmed to do?
My predictive analysis does not allow me to determine whether or not I can or cannot fix something, but I may attempt the repair.
Yes, please. Can you? I don't mean to put on the mantle of command so early, but we are in a bit of situation. So I will just, even though giving orders is not necessarily what I'm comfortable with, I'm definitely going to have to put on that hat, so to speak, right now. And so, yes, Ava, can you please try to fix these computers and get this ship moving?
Yes.
I would like you to generate all of your computational power, or I don't know what you call it, but
That's fine.
your ability.
Thank you. Do you want me to make a ComTech roll?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay,
Well,
I
actually, before you,
I'll tell you what I'm good. Because like my plan would be then to take the front panel off of both and determine why it has no power.
Okay, so let's go over that a little bit because in episode 1 or 2, I think we talked about it. But so there's 2 piloting stations. One
Correct.
has an axe embedded in it, and obviously is not working. But when you pull off the front panel, it seems that some of the parts have been damaged from the striking of the axe, and the axe is no longer there. Actually, I think Cham took it.
Yeah.
But anyway, in the other piloting station, it seems to be intact. Everything's hooked up as it should be, but there's just no power there. So is there any plan of attack you want to do here? Which piloting station do you want to attempt to repair?
I'm going to open them and see if I can't pull the pieces from the non-functional one and put them into the one with the axe, or the axe damage.
Very
That was
nice.
going to be my question. Do we need both of them to run? Like, do we know enough about these
Yeah, you
these
don't.
ships?
You don't. You just need one piloting station to
Okay,
make it go.
alright.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was gonna say let's just plug Eva in like a giant battery.
Unfortunately, our processing terminals are incompatible with those of the ship systems.
Ava, what'd you find?
Oh, do you want me to roll?
Go ahead and give me a ComTech roll. Yeah, and this is going to be probably a short shift of work to get this up and running. So
Okay,
it's
and
gonna take a
any
little bit.
modifiers?
No. Got a success.
Yay!
Nice.
Woo!
Okay, so with salvaging the parts from one of the piloting stations and putting it over into the axe wounded station, you're able to cut that shift of work in half. So it won't take hours. It's just going to take you a little while to repair these pieces. But yeah, you are working on it. Okay. Let's cut over to Balaji. So Balaji, you find down in the vehicle bay not much. There's one container that has a bunch of like food stores and water. You see a bunch of like ACVs and or not ACVs, I forget what they call them, AAVs, RTVs, just kind of like land vehicles. You see a lot of stuff for an excavation, so tools, digging tools, cutting tools, but you don't see much in the way of valuables. But there like one container still locked up that has a keypad. And would probably require explosives just to kind of tighten it up here, but you need to blast it.
Well, all right. Well, ain't nothing here. All right, everybody, going up. We're going up a level. Let's just stick close, and maybe we can find someone on this ship who can tell us what's going on. Maybe they got some valuables on themselves. So
Isn't my dead body one level up?
Well, in the reactor core, I guess it would be. Bane says to you, Captain Balaji, she's like, "Look, Captain, we got to get to the bridge, right? Let's just stick these fools up. What are we doing? Like searching around here? Let's have them show us where this stuff is."
Well, no, that's a fair point. Plus, we don't know how many of them are there. So
Yeah, like let's in and out, right?
all right, in and out, in and out, and he'll just like wipe his eyes and just all right, baby, up to the top.
All right, so you guys
Heading up to the top.
you guys clamber through the junction in the back. Bane kind of knows her way around the ship because she's your pilot and she has some experience with ships, so she kind of knows directionally where the bridge would be. All right, so you clamber up through the junction. Ava's working on the piloting station. Reed, what are you up to while Ava's doing that? Yeah, well, actually, Reed and Wilson, right? You guys are the two sort of inactive ones right now.
Yeah, Wilson was just kind of giving orders to Ava, but yeah, I can still do stuff now.
Yeah, Reed is just like, we probably should check the noise that came from the back of the ship.
I think that's dangerous. We've seen enough on this ship that I think right now where we're here is safe. If we can find a way to get the ship moving, we can seal ourselves off. And I think we're past investigating.
At this point, if they're in the air vents, the whole damn ship is fucked anyway.
So
everything on this ship is dangerous.
I think moving out and trying to find whatever happened is just putting ourselves as easy targets. If we need to defend ourselves, let these xenomorphs come to us.
Yeah, well, let's hope nothing runs into Clayton because I don't think she took a gun with her.
Yeah, and I think we are. Do we have any other weapons?
I have 2.
You have 2 weapons?
I have the pulse rifle and I have a flamethrower.
Okay. I think we're going to need to hold up here. Once we get the ship moving, we need to find a secure spot. I think everyone's going to need a weapon.
Well, then we better go find some because this is all we got right now.
So I think that's what I'll do. I'll just try to be looking around the surrounding area while Ava's working, looking for anything to defend ourselves.
Okay. So Reed, you have the pulse rifle still. Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Did you give that to him or did you mention it?
Yeah,
I did.
she did.
I said I had the pulse rifle and the flamethrower.
Okay. Reed, go ahead and give me a stamina roll. So 2 successes and a face hugger. Okay. Balaji, as you're making your way toward the ship, your crew hears scrabbling in the vents as well, and then you also hear soft hissing. And Pin says to you, Captain, what the hell is that?
I don't know. Just he'll pull out lift his holster up and pull his pistol out and just kind of keep climbing and just look down at Pin and just whatever it is, it doesn't know we're here. As long as we keep moving, we'll be all right.
All right.
Once we get to where we're going, we can assess the situation.
All right, let's just move quietly. Move quietly. Reed, after that roll, you as you're sitting there talking to Wilson, your hands are extremely itchy, and as you look down at your fingers, they're kind of mottled, they have black patches along them, along your fingers.
Ah, shit. We may have a problem.
You say that to Wilson?
Mm-hmm.
What's the issue?
Look at my hand.
Oh boy.
I do not want to become a monster. Is this a monster symptom? I don't know. We were never discussed the monster symptoms earlier.
I don't know.
Right.
Okay, so we need to find some weapons, and I think you should give me one of the weapons you have. I hate to be heartless, but if you were to turn...
No, I completely agree with you. In fact, if I start to turn, I expect you to put me down.
Okay, so I'm not too versed in weapons. A pulse rifle, probably too much for me, but if you have a handgun...
Here's the flamethrower.
Or the flamethrower, okay.
I will give you the flamethrower. We need to change that in the log, actually.
Okay.
So you hand over both weapons, both the pulse and the flamethrower?
I handed over just the flamethrower because he said he couldn't handle the pulse rifle.
Okay, so you still have the pulse.
Well,
yeah, as of right now, I still have it.
Just a way to eliminate or if we had to. So
Especially since it's shown that so far the flamethrower has been more reliable than the pulse rifle. Because I think we're down to the last.
Well, it
load
does have
on the
an
pulse rifle.
AOE, right? So with the flamethrower, it's an AOE.
I don't
Area
know
of
what that
effect.
means.
Area of
Oh,
effect.
area of effect.
Oh,
So
area
like,
of effect.
It's a D&D
You know.
nerd term.
sorry.
Any MMO.
Yeah.
Or that too. Yeah,
it's-
that's true.
It's got a cone
You
of
guys got to remember, I'm
destruction.
mostly a cozy gamer.
Go ahead.
and
Wilson.
I'll still just be looking around just to see if there's any other weapons that we can easily reach on this floor without
Are you going beyond the bridge? Are you walking?
No, I kind of don't want to go beyond the bridge.
Okay.
I know that we have I don't want to go beyond that.
Okay.
Well, the armory's next to the bridge, but I think we already cleaned that out.
I think we cleaned that out.
We
too.
did.
Yeah.
And then the people who had all the stuff from the armory died.
And are we in comms with Clayton? I don't. I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have. Oh, we do have comms with
Yeah,
the.
yeah.
I'll just call over comms. I said, let's say, Clayton, if you can spot any other weapons we can use to defend ourselves, please grab them.
And she responds with an easy copy that.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, do I
Plus,
hear
we have
you?
another problem.
You wouldn't, Balaji, because you're attuned to a different channel on your guys' comms.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
All right. So at this point, Balaji, I hope you're ready for a big moment here. You arrive at the bridge on the bridge, and you see Reed and Wilson before you exchanging weapons. And
Do they see me? Is that the first thing? Do they see me?
Wilson and Reed, go ahead and give me an observation roll, both of you. And actually,
That
Ava's
changes.
here as well, but Ava, you're busy repairing
Ava's
stuff.
busy.
But Ava, go ahead and give me an observation check as well.
I heard him coming. I chose to ignore it. They did not ask me to.
I didn't notice him.
You did.
Yeah,
You did notice him.
I got one
Oh,
success.
I did notice him. Never mind. I'm blind. Fuck.
I also got two. I got 2 panic and 1 success.
You did. So give me a roll on the panic chart, Jonathan. So a D6 plus your current stress.
Okay, that's a lot of stress.
Stresses.
Okay.
I got an 8.
An 8. That is something.
I'll look it up.
Oh, you'll look it up. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys all notice as the door opens, and you see Balaji stroll in, or this guy kind of dressed, not ratty, but well, Balaji, how are you dressed? Are you in an EVA suit? Would you be just in your regular getup?
Do we have EVA suits on our thing?
I would say you would. Yeah.
It's a spaceship. You should
Well,
have an
yeah.
EVA shoot.
Yeah, I think I'd be wearing an EVA suit.
Okay. So in that case, you see a
Like all
team.
3 of us.
You see a team of 3 people walk in with EVA suits, all armed. One has a pulse rifle. Balaji, do you have your weapon out?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Also, do the EVA suits have like the visor that comes down and you open it up and there's another visor inside, or is it just like open it up and free to the world?
I would say it's probably sort of more enclosed. Like you kind of have to take the whole helmet off in order to.
So they can't see my face in my helmet.
They would be able to see your face usually. So I don't know if you've seen
okay.
alien movies, but they usually have like lights and it's
They're
kind
clear.
of like bright. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah, okay. I thought they were like the astronaut helmets where they have the little visor that comes
Oh, where
down
it's
to block
mirrored.
the sun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just to block the sun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just so you don't go blind.
But no, like if it's just like that, if it's see like they can see me, I'll walk in and I'll like lean against the door and just say, "Well, hi everybody. It's
Reed is just
good to
gonna
see
point
y'all."
a pulse cannon at him and go, "Who the fuck are you?"
Oh, my gun's like super just out and just, well, my name's Balaji. Here for all your valuables.
So Wilson's panic is that he's has an uncontrollable tremble, and so he has a flamethrower and he's just like shaking, like, and he cannot control the trembling, and he's not even talking. You just see him trembling.
Reed is
Nah,
like, "Well, you're shit out of luck. We don't have any fucking valuables."
Greetings,
Everybody
Bellagio.
on the
Greetings, Bellagio. I don't know if you are aware, but this ship is currently under quarantine.
Well,
yeah, you may have fucked yourself.
well, with my luck, maybe not. But that's neither here nor there. So, what y'all got in here? I see somebody standing over there. With
What we all doing
flamethrower.
here? Oh, for the love
Hmm.
of fucking God.
How about y'all drop your weapons and we can talk this out?
Yeah, no, not happening. Wilson, quit
take a
being
deep
a
breath.
baby.
How does panic subside? I don't remember.
You okay, Brandon?
Oh yeah, just drink something.
I think the stressful situation
Please
has
don't.
to basically end.
Okay, so this is going to continue. So he tries to talk, but he's like, "You're in great danger. Not from us."
Left you in charge.
Danger. Oh wow. You hear that?
Yeah,
Pip?
didn't you hear the
Weird.
scurrying in the walls?
We did coming
Yeah,
on
you're
up,
fucked.
but
Xenomorphs. Several have died.
Technically incorrect. They're not actually what we have considered xenomorphs in the past. They're another. We've referred to them as abomination on our crew.
Fucking aliens.
They're humans with
So
alien
They
modifications.
are not humans. They are not humans anymore.
My point is, we are not the enemy, and you're already exposed.
You must be inoculated.
Exposed to what, may I ask? And
Sharice,
I'm
Reese just
keeping
like
my
holds
distance.
up her arm and like the spots are probably all over the place now.
it's only a matter of
Right,
time.
right.
It's only a matter of time.
Wait, if we're in an EVA suit, right? Like, sorry, this is after me. Like, if we're in an EVA suit, would we be exposed to something?
No, you'd be
If we're in
okay.
a full.
You'd be okay.
Okay.
Anything airborne,
Okay.
yeah. You're
Okay, 'cause
you're
he
breathing
would- okay,
filtered
he would
air,
know
so
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
What
he
I'd
would
give
know
for
that.
a knife so I could cut open his EVA suit.
Here's the bargain we can make. You're probably not exposed because of your suit. The valuable thing you have on you right now is your life, and you can leave with it.
No, Captain, this is bullshit. And Pin steps forward. She's like, this is bullshit. This is a giant science vessel. You're telling me that you have nothing here of any value?
Yeah, see, I agree with Pitt. There's got to be something that's
You want to know what happened to the valuables on this ship? His fucking crew came onto our ship, stole all of our shit, and then got themselves blown the fuck up, and their captain got their head popped like a grape. Okay?
Oh well, I did.
I've
see
had
the
enough
ship
dealing with
explode.
people coming onto my ship and demanding shit.
So what is the value? Where's the valuables? What's the valuable thing you have on the ship?
There are no valuables on the ship anymore. They got blown up with the other ship.
Like, I'm gonna look at both of my companions and just like give them that like.
There's lots of equipment down in the cargo holds.
Yeah, we saw that. We've been through that. There's nothing down there except for a bunch of mining equipment.
That's
That's all that's left. Because the thing we mined is the fucking disease that is now killing us all and turning us into monsters.
If you keep your suits on, I would recommend walking down the lower 2 levels and exploring. And I'm sure there's tons of stuff there.
How about y'all show me?
How about you kiss my ass?
Bring it over here, sweet cheeks.
Oh, honey, you wish you could handle me. You wish you could handle me.
And he'll like he still has his like pistol out, but he'll give that like to give it like a little twirl, just like an old western. He'll just like spin it, and then it's still pointed at you guys, but he's still like.
Pin looks at you, Captain. Is like, give me the word, Cap. Give me the word. I'll waste her. I could take her easy.
I like how we haven't described Pip. I just love it.
It wouldn't matter if he's 6 foot tall or 5'2". Reed still thinks he's a bitch.
That's she. Actually, both of Balaji's crew members are women. Pin,
Oh.
it's Pin and Bane. They're both women.
I'm no longer outnumbered.
So what y'all are telling me is that there's something in the air that's fucking with y'all insides, and well, is that what you're telling me? There's something in the air messing with your insides. And
Okay. Normally,
with
when
my
somebody
insides?
shows them a polka dotted arm covered in illness and tells you that there is a disease on board, you don't stand there questioning it like a drunk hippie. You take it at face value and decide that your life is more important.
well, how do I know that? Yeah, that's just not.
Take off your suit, sweet cheeks, and find out for yourself.
Well, no, I'm good. If you say there is something in there, I'm pretty good right here.
All right, Captain. Let's you know what? Let's go search a ship on our own. They don't care about what's aboard. I'm sure they have something valuable. Let's go get it.
You can have you can have whatever you want.
Have. Go ahead.
Perfect.
Maybe the dead captain down by the radiators got something on her.
I would recommend not going into the med bay.
That's what we'll
Oh, yeah.
start.
They'll
Let's
die.
go. Come on, Captain. Let's go.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, I'll see y'all later.
I'll see you
Goodbye.
in hell.
It was nice meeting you. Please
And
come
just-
again.
Do we have like one of those clickers for the ship that goes like whoop whoop? Do we have one of those?
A
Oh,
clicker.
that'd be great. Yeah.
A
like just
clicker.
yeah.
You mean like an alarm for a car?
Yeah. Like when we get off the ship, we're just like whoop whoop. You know. But no, like we'll walk away, and just like as we're like walking away, I'll be like walking backwards while they're walking forwards, just to make sure that they don't come up behind us. And I'll
Reed is just like,
look to Bane and just be like,
Mr. Wilson,
She shakes
I
her head.
recommend securing the bridge doors.
I agree. Clayton, where are you at?
hi, baby.
I'm in the corporate suite. What do you need?
We have intruders.
If you're anywhere near the med bay, we have intruders, 3 of them.
Well, dispatch them.
They are more heavily armed than we are.
Oh, damn it!
Find a way to distract them or get rid of them.
I say we steal their ship.
Is the ship operable yet? How's Ava doing with the repairs?
Ava?
My probability tables cannot anticipate the length of these repairs.
We might be here until we're absolutely fucked. How about we just go steal their ship?
Reed, you're welcome to go down there and see if you can do that, but we're going to stay here.
What is it with y'all always choosing death over life? I don't understand.
Life is getting the Chronos moving and away from here. And his panic is gone, I would
life is
say.
getting
Yeah, that's
away
fair.
from.
So, Reed, I know you're a fighter. If you want to fight these interlopers, be my guest, but do it away from here. We need to get the ship
I don't
moving.
want to fight anybody. I want to get off of this ship.
Well,
While
if you
they're
want-
distracted in medbay, probably getting eaten, I don't see why we can't just take their ship and leave.
Okay, but to go from where we are at to their ship, you know what's on board here. As they roam this ship, they will get attacked, and we will no longer be their problem, and they won't be our problem. We need to
Fair
get the ship
enough.
up and running. Ava, how long do you think it takes to get? How long do you think it'll take to get piloting up and going?
It is uncertain at this moment, but the repairs are going in order.
Clayton, I think you should finish what you're doing and get up here to the bridge. We're going to seal these doors.
Yes. I'll be right there. Wait for me. Let's
Acknowledge.
cut over to Balaji. So Balaji, you and the crew, you kind of cut through the ship a little bit, kind of peeking in here and there. The ship itself is just in a terrible state of disrepair. There's some rooms that you kind of peer in and you see like dead bodies and just like general carnage, damage from flamethrowers, and it just looks like it looks like a war zone on the ship. When you get to the med bay, as you walk in, I'm just gonna we've already explored the med bay and everything, but basically you see a cold storage, and you see 4 black urns in there, and spilling from one of the urns is this black ooze and these little spores that are kind of growing out of it, like little sacs. You also see a number of different canisters, and you see some alien life forms in them, and just kind of like they're in formaldehyde or whatever. And then also in the med bay, you see I forgot about this. You see one pod with a body lying down. Its innards are all exposed as if it was being dissected, and then its face is kind of shot off, like it looked like a science experiment that someone took a shotgun to.
Which is basically what we did do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're gonna be like standing at the door, and like the entire walk down, he's just like looking in and seeing this, and like things are starting to click. Like maybe they're telling the truth. Like this is messed up. And by the time we get to the med bay, he's just like, I don't know. And he'll like lean over to Pin and just look. Are we certain she wasn't telling the truth? Because look at this place. This is
Captain, what are those urns over there?
they look like they have something in them, but
Well, hell yeah, they got something in them. Come on, that's the cargo. That's the cargo right there.
And then like if she starts to walk, I'll like grab her by the shoulder and be like, hey, hold on. Let's play this cool. And then like he'll like look around and like, does you see anything like long, like a lamp post or like a chair or something?
Sure, we'll say you can find something, yeah, in the debris, something kind of staff like.
He'll like pick up like a chair and then just like break off like a leg and just like, toss the rest of the chair and just like go up to like one of the urns that's closed and then just like kind of scoot it and so nothing like gets on his hands or on his gloves or anything and scoot it over and then he'll like motion for Bane to get like a box or something to put it in.
Okay.
And then once that's in like a box or something and we've wrapped it up and sealed it, and we'll be like, look, how about we call this good? Because this is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
So hold up. Let me ask you a couple questions first. So do you touch the urn that has the spores kind of growing out of it?
Yeah, I wouldn't touch anything that's open.
Okay, so you grab the 3 intact urns and they kind of put it in like a satchel or something that you guys would have grabbed to like, you know, stash whatever. As they're kind of doing that work, you see some of the spores kind of crackle and like you see sort of like a poof come out from where the brown or the black goo was. And your 2 crewmates don't really take notice of it as they're like loading in the urns.
Do I like I'll watch it for a second and just like, oh wow, that's reminds me of flowers back home. But like
you see the outside of this goo that seemed to has hardened and it like cracks and just kind of like spores come out, almost like a mushroom. Like,
oh, ugh. I'll let them know. Like, hey, that something just broke open over there, and it don't look right.
It's right where they're working, so they like look at it, and then Pin is like, whatever, let's just get out of here. She starts loading the urns up.
All right, and then like as soon as we're all loaded, and like we walk out of the med bay, like he'll like look at himself, make sure there's nothing on his suit, and just like wipe his arms and like pat his legs off.
Okay, and then in the background,
you guys good?
In the deep part of the ship, you hear another screech, like a. All right. Well,
yeah, I call this good.
All right, let's cut back to the bridge with our other group. You see Clayton come aboard, and Ava and Reed, you both notice that Clayton is kind of like sweaty, like she's been exerting herself, and she's like, "Okay, what do we need? What are we doing?"
Well, we have intruders on board, Clayton, and they are trying to basically rob this ship.
Okay.
Right now they're in medbay.
All right. Well, let's secure the bridge.
Did you find my counterpart?
Wait, one question at a time. Who wants to go first? Go ahead, Reed.
Let Ava ask first.
Okay, Ava, what did you say?
Did you find my counterpart?
No, I got distracted on my way there. I forgot.
Distracted by what?
I had some things I needed to take care of. Listen, we need to get this ship up and running. Ava, have you completed your repairs on the piloting station?
No, I was told to follow the crew.
Well, finish the repairs. We need to get out of here. Good God.
Let's shut the doors.
Okay, let's secure the bridge. Yes. Agreed.
Why are you so sweaty and jumpy? What are you not telling us?
Listen, we're all in a life or death situation here. Okay?
I know, which is why we shouldn't be keeping any secrets from each other.
I'm not keeping any secrets from you, Reed. You're under my command. Okay? I have your best interest at heart, but I just can't tell you everything.
And you are the captain. Are the doors closing?
Yeah.
Okay. Captain, I imagine they've attached themselves probably by some sort of umbilical cord or something like that, when the ship is ready to fly, as Ava is like sure working on, will we be able to break away?
I don't know.
Depending on how big their ship is, we might just end up towing them along with us.
If we have FTL capability, it would certainly break the umbilical, but I don't know if we're going to have that once we're up and running.
I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay.
Ava, how's it looking?
The bridge is on deck C.
No, it's on deck B.
Deck B.
The bridge?
Sorry.
Yeah. You
The
guys are
bridge.
all on the bridge right now.
We're
Yeah.
all on the bridge. Yeah, he asked how the repairs are going.
And then just so the way it's laid out, when we walk off the bridge, we still just have a staircase up to the mother, right? Because the mother's deck A.
Yeah, Mother's in deck A, so you'd have to take
So-
the junction up. Yep.
Okay, but are we sealed off then from mother?
Correct.
Are we sealed off from that too?
Correct. Yep, because it's
But
the
we could-
hallway. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the hallway and then the junction and then the other hallway into Mother
Yeah. Okay.
on deck A.
I have power to the navigational displays. We're working on getting it functional.
Well, we might need mother. Can we section off the bridge and all the other entrances except for how we can get to our route to the mother?
Are you asking me that, Jonathan?
I'm asking Ava that because Ava's our computer.
The stairwell goes up and down. It would require extensive modifications to seal off the stairway.
Noted.
All right. Well, Ava, please finish your repairs as quickly as possible, please. So you jump back on
Of
that?
course, Captain.
Okay. All right. Let's cut back over to Balaji and crew. What's your move here, Captain?
Well, now that we got these canisters, we'll head back. Well,
Should we check out the science wing?
I mean, if Medbay looks this messed up,
Well, maybe there's
It's a
more.
child.
I mean, we got three is plenty. We know no need to be greedy now.
Captain, we've
Right.
been following this ship for days, and you're telling me that we're going to walk away with 3 urns?
I mean, we don't know what's in these urns. Plus, you've seen this ship, and they say that there's things roaming around. We're hearing things, screaming, hissing, scuttling, or skittering, I should say. I don't got a good feeling. Now, I want to look after both of y'all, but I do want to get paid. But y'all matter to me more than some paycheck. We get paid out either way.
All right. So what's our play here? Are we leaving?
I say we get the hell out of here.
Are you serious?
If something's here, I don't want it to get back on the ship. I don't want it to take y'all. Y'all family.
But Captain, Seegson's not going to be happy with that. We're here to disrupt the ship.
I understand that, but if we already have these things, and say these things contain whatever spores or whatever's floating around here, that's a pretty good payday.
So Bane steps in and she's like, Captain, look, I kind of agree with Pin here. We came here for a purpose. We should get what we came for. Let's at least just check out the science wing and then we'll get out of here.
All right. Well, I'm obviously outvoted 2-1, and look, we'll go to the science wing, but let's just keep our ears open.
All right.
Suits on.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's cut back over to the bridge as you guys make your way toward the science wing. Ava is busy working on repairs. Reed and Wilson, what are you guys doing?
I mean, at this point, Wilson just wants to get the ship moving, so he's trying not to be overbearing on Ava, but it's hard. So
Okay.
Reed is sitting here questioning her life and whether or not she can trust her own captain at this point.
Reed, go ahead and give me a stamina check.
Do.
and Captain, may I have a word?
Oh, yes, of course.
Fuck, where did it go?
Should be one of your skills.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's been a while. I lost my mind. That's all.
Yes, Wilson. What's on your mind?
Hi, baby.
Okay, success.
Yeah, and we're all together, so there's no way to have a private conversation, right?
Well, unless you want to step out. I mean, she's kind of looking at you like, what are you about to say?
I can turn off my audio channels if you would like.
I won't.
I was just asking a general question to the GM. Like everybody's there, right? So
Yeah, well, you guys are all secured basically on the
Okay.
bridge now, right?
Okay, so I'll just say to Clayton, I said, "Is everything okay?"
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. At that moment, you guys all hear again, kind of like a. Actually, everybody, give me an observation roll. Everybody in the bridge.
I was excited for half a second to roll.
I got a success, no panic.
Okay.
Success, no panic.
Success, no panic.
You guys all hear what appears to be coming from above the bridge. You hear that kind of purring again, and it's not even a purring. It's more of like a clicking, but it sounds very close.
I'm beginning to think that staying in this room was a bad idea.
Are there vents and stuff in the bridge, like above us?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's ducts.
And there's no closing off those ducts if we want to keep breathing.
Clayton, what do you think?
Do we have any weapons?
We have a flamethrower, which I
One
have,
flamethrower,
and Reed has a
pulse rifle.
pulse rifle.
Well, Reed, get
That only has one load left.
okay. Reed, get that weapon ready. Ava, can you handle a firearm?
I can.
You told me you weren't allowed to hurt anything with human DNA.
Yes, Clayton. Ava has also informed us that it may not be able to even harm one of the xenomorphs.
What? What are you talking about, Ava?
They're not xenomorphs. They're abominations. They're our crew members. They have human DNA.
Okay, but Ava,
And my programming does not allow me to harm things with human DNA.
Ava, we're talking about the other things aboard this ship.
Oh,
Can I give you the gun and you'll take care of it if
I will try.
Since I'm playing an NPC who's
Clayton
been here from the
holsters her
beginning, should I
pistol.
know what the other things are?
Yeah, you would know that it's
Yeah.
the thing that crawled out of Cooper's face.
Yeah,
Oh, the thing that crawled out of Cooper's face.
Right.
Okay.
yeah, not the
She'd just
humanoid
be like,
ones.
We're so
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, not Reed's former crew members that turned, but the other things that are on the ship besides that.
All right, so
Okay.
is there any action from you guys?
I am going to prepare the pulse rifle, and I'm going to be like, I still think that us leaving on that other ship was our best bet.
Well, you're welcome to go check it out, Reed, if you'd like. But I mean, I think sticking together and defending ourselves is probably the best bet.
DM, at one point, do I repair the screen?
You're still working on it.
Okay.
Yep. So as you guys are sitting here talking, you hear the sound from above you sort of crawl around the sides, and it seems to be kind of moving. And you hear again this kind of like soft scrabbling across aluminum.
So I'm just looking at the possible entrances to the room. How many are there? Like that's not
I think
sealed
for
off by
bridge,
doors.
There's only one, isn't there?
No, like
Ventilation.
vents.
Besides the vents.
The
Yeah.
Oh, the
ventilation.
ventilation.
Yeah, you can identify 6.
Oh, jeez.
This is going to be a game of whack-a-mole.
Well, we got to get the ship moving. So I guess prepare to defend ourselves. Ava, any ETA?
I'd say even maybe like another 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Within the hour, Captain. Or whatever you are. What are you?
Wilson.
Within the hour, Mr. Wilson.
So I'm ready to see if that's the case. Wilson's ready to post up,
Okay.
ready to the 3 weapons
Reed just
we
like
have.
looks at Wilson and be like, "Don't pee your pants and freeze."
I'll try not to. I apologize for that, but really, honestly, there is no safe place on this ship right at the
I know
moment.
it.
All right.
Just don't get us killed.
There is the secure storage container down on deck D.
It's too far.
Let's cut over to Balaji real quick. John, did you have one last thought there?
No, he's just.
Okay.
Well, you're almost done, Ava. We got to get the ship moving.
Okay. So Balaji, you guys move over to the science labs, and the science labs are sort of down the same hallway. Science lab 1 is on one side, science lab 2 is on the other. The larger is Science Lab 1, and as you look in there, you see just a charred shell of a room. Like there's no standing furniture or structures anymore. It has all been burned out. There's a giant drum, a husk of a drum that's been completely burned away. And you see a couple like charred corpses. This is like the worst of the rooms that you've seen. It looks like it was like blown up by napalm.
Yeah, we're leaving. Look at it. Yeah, no, we're leaving.
Well, let's just check this next one over here. Come on. There's
No. We said one room. We go here. That's it. No way, no how.
Captain,
Mama
it's
didn't
one
raise
room.
no
It's right
son.
there.
I understand it's one room. I understand, but I'm pulling rank. I'm your captain. We are leaving. We got what we got. We're gonna get out. And I want both of y'all hightailing it.
Finally, someone who has my self-preservation skills.
Pin, despite herself, is like, and she turns to go in the room, and then she stops at the threshold and is just like a face of like awe and shock that you can see from the hallway. Let's cut back over to the bridge. Ava, Reed, and Wilson. Suddenly, you hear this hissing, and it seems to be coming from like multiple sides of the room, and you hear what appears to be kind of like a growl from a giant cat. It's kind of guttural in the way that like a panther or a lion would growl, but it also has this kind of like insectoid kind of quality to it where it clicks. So it's kind of like a growling click, like a very loud cicada. But it still has that kind of like, but it still has that like,
cicadas.
it has that like guttural quality of like a big cat. And then you see this thing kind of lower down from one of the vents, a razor sharp tail sort of coils as it like comes down like a spider out of the vent. And you see this kind of cylindrical head, elongated head. It comes to a point at the end. It has like grayish white translucent skin, and its tail is just whipping around like almost like a cheetah. It's just long and it's razor sharp on the end. Go ahead and roll me initiative. So 2 dice, 2d6.
I thought you said like a chia. I was like, oh my god, they're fighting a chia pet.
I'd rather fight a chia pet. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be funny.
I got an 11.
That would be
Oh,
funny.
nice.
I only got a 4.
That's good.
I got a 9.
Lower's better, remember.
Okay, right.
And then you got a 9, Ava.
Correct.
All right. Then Reed, you get first action on this thing as you see it emerge from a vent, and it's
The whole body is in the room, right? Not just the tail and the head.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Go ahead and shoot it. Oh, you got 3.
Well, 2 now.
Why 2?
Oh, 2. She has 2 weapons. I thought you were saying she has 3
Oh,
weapons.
okay. So you used the
No,
shotgun.
I have 2 weapons. Yeah, because that's the only one I have an attack button for.
Okay. Let's see here.
This Marine bitch wants to get the fuck out of here.
All right, so as this thing is hissing and kind of falls into the room, you just take a shotgun blast to it, and it hisses at you, and you strike it true. It lands a shot in the chest, and it's now looking directly at you.
Oh shit. I don't want to die again.
So this thing whips its tail at you and comes just inches away from your face, this tail. And you're able to back up like right before it strikes you. But had that struck you, you would imagine that would have been not very good.
Like a scorpion to the eyeball, but worse.
Correct.
Fuck. Ugh. I hate bugs.
Ooh, cool dice tonight. So this thing, then as it lands on the floor now and is getting full view of you, it moves again to try and grab you with its claws, and you're able to just kind of like shuck it off with your shotgun. So Ava, you've got next action.
I'm going to try to. How close am I?
I would say you're a bit of a distance away because you're by the piloting station, and
Yeah,
this is all sort of
and
happening
it's
in the back of the room.
In the back of the
bridge.
room. Okay, I think I'm going to run over and grab the tail and try to pull it away from the humans.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a close combat roll.
Yikes.
Well, that's what she would do. She's protecting
yeah,
Good
the
thing
no,
she's
humans.
an android.
Yeah, totally.
3 successes.
Oh, wow. So are you trying to just grapple it?
Voila.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like pull it away from, because it's trying to like holding onto the tail so it can't whip it anymore and pull it back.
You got 3 successes?
I would pay money to see an android wrestle a giant scorpion.
Giant scorpion cat.
Giant cicada scorpion cat. That's horrifying. Ew. The Pokemon from hell.
I rip its tail off.
I don't know who wins on a tie. I would guess probably the defender. So I'm going to say that you try.
No. Successes always go to the actor. Welcome to
Welcome to Hollywood.
Adam RPG.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would say
come on.
in most RPGs, it's the defender.
I think so
Yeah.
too. I think so too. So you try and grab this tail with your hands, and it like just pulls the tail through and just serrates your hands, and white android blood comes out. Okay. Next action is Wilson.
So this thing's firmly still alive, right?
Well, it has a good shotgun blast to it.
Okay.
Maybe you can
the only
save
thing I
us.
have is a flamethrower, so I don't know if I can flamethrow this thing in the bridge on fire, So
It's better than dying, Wilson.
Wilson's just gonna pull the trigger and spray. He's not going to think.
yeah, so in this split second, I'll try to flame it.
All right. So go ahead and roll me your range combat.
Okay.
Please, Wilson, don't fail us.
I got 2
Oh
panic.
no. Ava and Reed, give me mobility checks.
Oh man. Is that agility? Oh no, mobility. I see
Yep.
it. I found it. Any
There it is.
modifiers? Too late.
Nope.
I didn't put any in.
Nope. Okay.
2 successes.
Neither did I.
Okay, so you're able to move out of
one
the way.
success
You
for
guys are
me.
both able to move out of the way of this this wild blast that Wilson does. He's so panicked that he holds onto the trigger, and then it like just empties the tank on this thing, and it just like easily backs up. That's the canister
I
on
knew
it.
I shouldn't have given Wilson a gun of
I
any
get
kind.
a move, right?
Yeah, you can do a fast action. Yes.
Well, do I have to roll panic first, right?
No, the panic on a range combat is a reload.
Okay.
Is a fail. Oh yeah, reload.
It's a reload.
Okay.
So you empty the
So-
chamber on this thing basically.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the door, the closed door,
Okay.
and I'm going to open the door.
Okay. All right. So we'll cut back to Balaji real quick after that first round of combat. So Balaji, you and your crew, So Pin is standing there dumbfounded looking in this room. Do you grab her? Do you look in?
Yeah, I'll walk in. I'll walk to grab her like by the shoulder and just grab her by the shoulder, and then I'll look up to see what she's seeing, obviously, and then just like, yeah.
So
We out.
when you look in, you see that the room here is covered in those black spore, kind of like the crusted black goo. You also see some like biological material on the walls. It looks like this is like a nest of some sort. You can kind of see like a little like not a hovel, but like a place where a thing might rest. And then you see all this kind of like organic matter growing on the walls. It looks like a nest of some sort.
Yeah.
Isn't that also where the pilot lost his arm?
That was in the med bay.
Oh, that was the med bay.
And like the grip on Pin's shoulder just tightens, and then just ever so softly, nice and steady, leave.
Yeah, she's like,
We're leaving. No loud noises. Just we're done.
Balaji, give me your give me 2 stress for a couple of the images that you've seen while you were searching the ship. So add 2 stress to you. I think that's an appropriate reaction to be like, all right, we're gonna get out of here. As you guys start making your way down the hall, you hear gunfire, you hear people shouting coming from the bridge. It's you guys are on the same deck, and it's just down the hallway.
Mm.
Don't forget our connection, dude.
I did call her sweet cheeks. Mm.
Yes, you did. We're space married now.
That's an I do all the way out here.
Yeah.
I'll look at.
It was
both of
even
them.
consent because she asked him to kiss her her cheeks. So yeah,
I did.
that's consent. So.
I'll look at both of them and just be
Space
like,
consent.
I'll look at Bane and Pin. I'll just like, we're leaving.
Okay. All right. So
Nice
you
and
guys
steady.
are headed down in the junction down to deck D.
Yeah, we're out.
All right. So let's head back to the bridge with the group fighting this alien.
So, question real fast: did Clayton get a shot off?
Oh, I forgot to roll for Clayton.
Yeah, we forgot Clayton.
We'll say she's just at the end of the order then.
Okay.
Did she have a weapon, or did she give her?
She didn't give me her sidearm because she didn't like my answer. She put it back in her holster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she has a pistol.
Hey, stop that.
Yeah.
Bad cat.
Don't know, bad cat.
He's trying to eat a ball of yarn, and he can't do that. It's very bad.
All right. So she fires a shot at this alien, and it hits, but it seems to be more of like a glancing blow, and doesn't appear to react too much to it. So we'll start from the top, and Reed, you get first action. Reed, give me one more stamina check.
I can do that. Nothing. Not a panic nor a success. I just failed.
Reed, your head is pounding.
Fuck.
You're not feeling in a good way. You feel nauseous. You feel like a creeping dread sort of taking over you. You feel sick.
Shit.
Go ahead and roll.
Shit.
What's your attack?
Shit. Okay.
Was Reed not inoculated?
I was. But I just shot my shotgun again, and I have 4 successes.
4 successes. Dang.
Booyah.
Nice.
I am a weaponized biatch.
So, Reed, you turn your weapon. Let's see. How are we going to do this?
If all else fails, I am prepared to do something a little drastic.
Reed, you turn your shotgun on Wilson with this raging headache, and you fire into Wilson with the shotgun blast.
Wait,
I'm
what?
so sorry. That's not what I was thinking.
Do I have anybody near me?
You guys are all sort of standing near each other.
Okay, so I'm going to use my personal safety advantage. So.
I feel bad.
So, okay, who are you? So both Ava and Clayton would be possible targets to throw in front of her.
I'm going to choose Ava.
All right,
So it says if you are attacked or otherwise end up in fatal danger, if another PC or friendly NPC is within short range, the same zone, you can make a manipulation roll. Straight roll, not opposed, and does not count as an action. If you succeed, you see the threat coming and find a clever way to make the other character suffer the attack or hazard instead. My clever way is trying to throw the person in front of me.
If you succeed on what? I missed that part.
Manipulation roll.
Okay, so you need to roll a manipulation roll to make it happen?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
see it.
roll.
I feel bad.
You're
got no
killing
choice.
me again.
I got 3 successes and a panic.
All right, so we'll worry about the stress in a second. You are able to. So, Wilson, you see Reed turn on you with this shotgun.
Which I'm standing by the door that I just opened. Yeah.
Yeah, and did she tell you about her hands? She did, right?
Yeah, she did.
Yes, he was there.
So you were like, based on her telling you about that, you sort of had like this predilection that something bad might be going on with her, and at that moment, you're able to kind of like push Ava in the way. And Ava, you take the full brunt of this hit. How many hit points do you have?
Thank you, Wilson, for allowing me to serve you.
Wow.
I have 4 health.
That is
Okay,
so fun.
So you are broken. So go ahead and give me a roll on the critical injuries chart. Oh, not even the critical injury chart. You'll have to roll it on the Android table. Do you have the core rulebook?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Okay, pull that up, and then give me a d6 roll. So Reed, at this point you've kind of become an NPC. That you've lost control to this virus. So do you want to play for Pin or Bane?
Which one's cooler?
So Bane is kind of a drunk. She's kind of more standoffish.
She's the pilot. And then
She's the pilot, and then
I
Pin is
want
kind of
whoever
buddies with
is
Balaji.
sassier.
I'd say at this point I've kind of been playing Pin more sassy. She's kind of she's
Then I
awesome.
will take Pin.
Yeah, Pin's the sassy one.
Yeah.
I've died twice. This is ridiculous.
I mean, this is Alien. You guys are gonna die.
I mean, I
This is my
did
worst
too.
run of RPG luck. You're not dead yet.
Yeah, she might be also goner.
We also have to remember his other body is just like roaming the halls like some kind of
Oh yeah, can I just
freaking
switch
android
back
spider.
over to I'll switch back over
to Rye.
to Rye.
Let's see. So Reed, I don't know why I'm telling you this at this point, but the action for the alien is that it whips its tail toward Reed again and slashes across her chest. She takes 2 damage. Stephanie, can you just man the character real quick and tell me how many hit points it has left?
Yeah, give me 1 second. My window just shut down on me.
So take 2 damage, or 3 damage from that slash.
Okay.
both-
Where is my?
I took a destroyed leg servos. Both my legs are non.
So I took 3 hit points. That means I'm down to 2.
Okay. And
So I
then
had 5 health to start with.
and then Ava, your legs are taken out from under you with this shotgun blast. I guess it wasn't aimed very properly. It got your legs. So you have to what? You have to crawl now?
I have to stay prone and can only crawl.
Okay. So I'll have to crawl out of here.
Do I still have fingers though? How sliced up were my fingers?
Not
I think it
badly.
was your
I mean,
palms that
okay.
got eviscerated.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you're an
okay.
android, so it's just kind of like the flesh wound is nothing.
There's no pain. It's just a flesh wound.
Right.
No,
It's
you're
like
now
scenes in
Luke
Terminator 2.
Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker before their flesh suits got put on their hands.
Or T2 when he pulls off the thing and
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
a robot.
You're Anakin at his wedding.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
it's dark.
Did you
That's what I
Wilson, did you get the door open?
Yeah, the door was open at the end of my action before. And as far as doing the manipulation roll, I did panic, but I rolled a 1, which is a 6 because I have 5 stress level.
Okay.
And so I actually kept it together. So the calmest thing you've seen Wilson do in the last 30 minutes is to take a fellow PC and throw him in front of him.
I am an android.
True to
I do. I will be okay.
He'll take one for the team.
So what happens is Reed fires
2.
and shoots Wilson, or shoots Ava. Wilson moves Ava in front of the way, takes out her legs. This thing whips its tail at Reed and slashes her across the chest, and then immediately grabs Reed and starts dragging her down the now open door of the bridge through the hallway. And Wilson, this thing just like rushes past you, and it's moving with great speed. Like you can't. It's just like dragging the body and moving. You're just amazed by the speed of this thing, and it gets down the hallway with Reed's body.
Okay.
Sweet Jesus.
You guys lucked out that it decided to attack Reed.
Yeah.
So
I have
the
concerns.
next action is Ava.
So she's gone. So the creature is gone. Reed is gone. Where's the captain? What's the situation on the captain?
The captain's sort of standing next to Wilson, and they look like, I mean, they kind of backed up against the wall when the thing went rushing out with Reed.
Captain, I do not believe that I will be able to fulfill your request of repairing the screen.
Wilson doomed them all.
Okay, Clayton at this point, Clayton's like, damn it. And she looks at Wilson and kind of nods to you.
Yeah. So I'm as I see the alien it disappears at some point, right? Moving down the hallway because it's moving that fast. Is it?
So, I mean, we're still sort of in combat rounds here, so
Okay.
it pulls it to like the end of that hallway, basically outside of the bridge.
Okay. All right. So I'll turn to Clayton and say that I think it's time to leave.
And she nods her head.
There's no way we can secure the bridge. There's no way we can get piloting of. Even if we could get piloting of, I don't know if we can safely get this ship. Even if we were to travel, we'd have to lock down this whole floor.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, so
Right,
Reed
so
was right in the end.
So I
I
will
feel
start.
justified in my death.
I will just as fastly as I can make it to the executive suite.
Okay.
Wait,
So,
Mr. Wilson, what should I do?
tell yourself a bedtime story, and I'll start running down the hallway.
Captain,
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Captain, have I been a good robot?
Adam is laying this on super thick.
Jesus Christ.
So Clayton has on him an access card that he pulled out. Like
Wilson.
Sorry, Clayton. I'm thinking of the captain because he's talking to the captain. So I'm not sure if our bridge door is opened without the access card or not. But I imagine the executive suite needs the access card. And so this access card is not something you all have seen before. It's like it's a company issued high clearance access card that opens any door, basically. And so he is now
I knew
just
you were crooked from the start.
and he's just running toward the executive suite as fast as he can.
Okay. As you're headed down the hall, Ava, did you have a thought there? You looked like you were about to say something.
No, is the captain going with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So the two of you are running.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sort of as you guys are running down that hall, the alien seems to be dragging Reed that way too, and then suddenly like drops her at the end of the hallway, and then it's sort of like the corporate suite is to the right there. So it's sort of like looking at you, and Reed is just kind of lying on the floor right now, half dazed, half dead. But it has definitely caught eyes with you and Clayton Wilson standing there in the hallway. Ava, you're laying on the bridge, your torso just kind of bleeding profusely, thinking sad robot thoughts. And Balaji, you, Pin, and Bane are hightailing it toward the junction, right, to get back down to Deck D.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Can Ava
Yeah.
start crawling and following the blood of the last guy?
Sure.
All right, that's what Ava's gonna do.
Sure.
I don't know how fast she'll get there, but she's gonna go look for her friend
All
and
right.
die together.
That's just creepy and sad.
So, Ava,
The
yeah, you
worst
start
one.
crawling down the hallway the opposite way from the corporate office toward like the mess hall and all that, following that trail. Suddenly, all of you guys in this moment, in these separate moments, the klaxon alarms start blaring again over the ship of the Cronus, and you hear catastrophic failure, total destruction in T-minus 10 minutes.
We're moving. We're
Oh, hell yeah. Let's get the hell out of here.
pick up your baggage. We're moving. We're running.
Run.
We're running.
All right, let's cut to Wilson and Clayton. I think we have some business here. So you see this thing at the end of the hallway, right in front of the corporate suite, swinging its tail like threateningly back and forth, again with that kind of like purr clicking, looking at you guys, while Reed seems to be bloodied and out of it, lying on the floor. What do you do?
Clayton, shoot it. But I have no gun.
And she hands you the gun. She's like, "You shoot it."
You saw what I do with the flamethrower. Shoot it. And I'll start moving down the hallway, like trying to grab her on the waist, like moving her with me.
So
are they
are
playing hot potato with a gun?
No, I'm saying that as I'm moving forward with her, like trying to move her with me.
Imagine an elaborate dance of just like people who don't know how to fight.
she's like, "Wilson, shoot the damn thing," and she shoves the gun in your hand.
Okay, so I'm going to take the gun and I'm going to shoot her in the stomach and throw her body toward the alien.
Dang!
Damn, Wilson, you're fucking cruel.
Roll me that ranged attack then.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping. Do I get any
Would that even
modifier
be
for
ranged if he's like right next to her?
Yeah, go ahead and take a +2 modifier. I'm not sure if that's the right modifier, but since she's unawares and you're close.
Right, here's the range attack and +2.
I
All
believe
right, so
so.
I got 4 successes. Three successes.
Damn, you're just determined to kill everybody.
All right, so you
No, that's not my agenda.
you shoot Clayton in the stomach, and she looks at you just like horrified, and you shove her down the end of the hallway.
As best as I can, yeah.
Yeah, and then are you making your way into the corporate suite?
Yeah, absolutely, with my key card.
Okay. All right, so you throw her down the hallway. She goes flying into this thing, but you're already in the corporate suite before you see what it does to her. Are you getting into the EVV?
Yeah, absolutely. Going right to the EEV compartment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's cut over to Balaji and Pin.
We're just like,
Let's get that out of here.
Okay, so you guys are huffing it out of there. Go ahead and give me a mobility check, I guess, both you guys.
oh boy.
Ah.
And no modifiers, right?
No modifiers, no.
3 successes.
Nice.
Oh, I can do a stunt. Ooh, boy.
No shit, I'm doomed.
That's okay. Okay, so Balaji is kind of leading the way, running through the Warrens. You're kind of trailing behind Pin, but you're somewhat keeping up with him. Let's cut to Ava. So Ava, you're crawling along in these Warrens, and you see that the trail leads into Junction B1, so at the front of the ship.
Yeah.
You follow it up. You crawl up the ladder up to Deck A, and you see the door to Mother open as you exit out. And lying on the floor, you see Rye, who's bleeding out and just like innards everywhere, and just kind of like a glazed look on her face.
I'm gonna crawl over to Rye. Rye, what have you done, Rye?
And he looks up, and he's able just to utter self-destruct.
Damn.
Death to humans.
That's fantastic.
All right. Okay, so let's cut to Wilson. Wilson, you jump in the EEV escape pod, and when you press the button to
It's an
eject,
escape pod this whole time.
when you press the button in the corporate suite, when you press the button to eject, it says unable to fulfill command due to like self-destruct, whatever. It has some gobbledygook come up, but that's been locked basically.
Okay. So I gotta go to Mother.
I don't know.
Okay.
Karma is a bitch.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the what's in the EEV. Has Clayton left anything?
Yeah, there's an urn there, stashed away in a satchel, and and a ton of credits, a bunch of money.
Okay, so I'll grab the credits and the money and everything that she's left. I'll grab
Okay.
and shoulder, and I'm gonna head down to where I think the whatever ship would have entered Captain Velagio's.
Okay. So where are you headed when you do that?
I would go to the stairwell because the stairwell connects all the decks, right?
Yes.
So I would just head to the stairwell.
Okay, so when you come out, you don't see the alien there anymore with Reed, and it seems to have taken Reed away. So you see kind of like a streak of blood.
Is Clayton still there?
So you know what? Let's say Reed is on the ground and she appears to be motionless, and Clayton is gone.
Okay.
Good call, Stephanie.
So I'm gonna go just look into the stairwell. I'm gonna look into the stairwell and start making my way down it to wherever I can try to think I would exit the stairwell to try to find the connecting ship.
Okay. You know that the only working airlock from one of the previous episodes was in the lower decks, so you probably have an idea of where to go for a working airlock.
Okay, that's where I'm headed. That's his last resort. So.
Yep. Okay. All right, so you climb down the junction. Balaji and Pin, you guys are heading down into Deck D as well. You guys arrive there and get into the airlock just in time to see Wilson emerge from the opposite door. He kind of came down the north junction. You guys came down the south junction. And Wilson, you catch their eye, but they're like 50 feet away from you.
Are we already in the airlock?
No, you guys are like headed toward the airlock now.
Okay.
Quick question.
He's behind us.
Say that one more time, Brandon.
He's behind us, right? Like
he's kind of in front of you. So like as you're approaching the airlock, you see him a distance away from you on a catwalk.
Oh, he's in front of us.
Yeah,
and then
because
the ship's in front of him.
He came down the north junction. You guys came down the south junction. So it's kind of like you guys are converging in Deck D.
Okay.
Captain, something's up. Why is he down here?
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Wilson, what do you do when you see that they have seen you?
I'll just wave my hands and I said, "The crew's dead. We gotta go."
So you see him wave his hands from across the vehicle bay and is like, "We gotta go."
I say we leave him here.
I have money. I have lots of money.
I motioned to Pin and Bane just to like get to the ship, and we're just like, and on the way there, I'll look at Pin and just be like, "We're killing him. We're taking his money. Just so you know."
Yeah, let's shoot him. I agree. And then just pop his body out of the airlock.
Yeah, we're just yeah. We're going. Yeah.
Run! Hurry up! Get over here!
Do I get a sense of anything they're doing?
Roll an observation, I guess. We'll give you a shot at it.
Okay. I got 1 success and 2 panic.
Give me a panic roll and see what the result is.
Okay. A 10.
What is
a
that?
10 is freeze. You're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round, losing your next slow action. Your stress level and the stress level all friendly species in short range you increases by 1. So you guys increase your stress by 1.
So not them, no, because you're
not them.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, they're not my friends. Okay.
They're not friendly.
Friends?
Right.
Yeah.
So take a stress, and Wilson, I'll say that you don't notice the little like aside that they just had. In your panic, you're just like, I need to get the hell out of here alive.
Well, yeah, the last time he saw them, he was shaking uncontrollably. So yeah, he definitely doesn't like the look of them. But at this point, this is all he's got. So he's just, as you guys come up, he's like, I can pay you. There's more money where it came from. I can pay you.
Perfect. All right, let's go.
And he's frozen, like he's not moving.
So like we'll like run, and then I'll like look back and see that he's still there, and then just like walk back over. I'll slap the hell out of him, and then just grab him and just drag him with me. I will drag him in front of me, just like push him in front of me. Just go, run, go, come on.
Well,
kick him in the ass.
Will Mother talk to me without the key card?
Yeah, because wouldn't Rye have had to have a key card with him in order to initiate self-destruct? So there should be one there.
So what it actually says in the written material is that Rye will, or I'll edit this out, but the android basically uploads himself into the mainframe of Mother, is able to access it, and sets it to self-destruct. So I'm going to assume that Ava,
but that could have happened earlier
capability.
too. Like I could have, like Rye when he was in, because he went in there already and was doing stuff, so he could have done it during that time too. So
true. I like the drama of you being able to talk to Mother. So what would Ava ask Mother in this last moment?
Thank you. All right, come back to me, and I just wanted. I want
the moment. Then you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but
I was. If you told me no, I had a moment. I was going to creepily sing nursery rhymes. So
Oh God, no.
You can still use that.
Yeah, I will.
All right, so we'll come back to you. All right, so I'm not sure how this airlock stuff works because Wilson, you're not in an EVA suit, right?
No.
Yeah, so I mean,
if there's an umbilical cord, you should be fine.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So the umbilical is still attached.
Yeah. So it should be the umbilical, and then like umbilical ship, and then when we get to our ship, there should be like a decontamination spot, and then
there's like an airlock, and if they shoot him in there and then just leave him, when they eject, like separate from the umbilical, all they have to do is push a button, and his body will be sucked out into space, and they won't have to deal with him.
And we're gonna run, and then get to the umbilical, like with all of us there. I'll look at Bane, give her the nod to punch in the code to get us out of here.
Yeah.
And then
Pin
I'll-
wants to be the one to shoot him.
like,
Hey, let's
Bellagio
not
will
have the player bring in past PCs as vengeance. This is a
Exactly
clean
what's
slate
happening
for Wilson, guys.
there'll be like Bellagio will be standing there, and he'll be like, "All right, Bane, go, Pin, go, whatever your name is, go." And then he'll be the last one in, and he'll like, "Oh, come on, we gotta go, we gotta get out of here. I don't know what's going on." And then as we're running down the hall, he'll be like, "Hey, excuse me, sir, what's your name? What's your name?"
My name is Wilson, and the company will pay you handsomely to deliver me and my cargo to them. You'll get paid handsomely, but I have to be alive to get it.
Oh, well,
How handsomely.
well, that's good, because Seekson will pay handsomely as well. Bam!
You shoot him?
Yeah, in the back, just right in the back.
Then
All right. Go ahead and give me a ranged combat roll.
All right,
Mr. Wilson.
I only have 2 health, so as long as he hits, I think I'm dead.
oh, I got 6 health. One
All right.
success.
How much damage does your weapon do, Bellagio?
That is a fair question. It says 1 bonus, 1 damage.
Okay, so you shoot him, I guess maybe in the shoulder or something, and Wilson, you fall down with a wound in your shoulder from being
All
shot.
right, I have 1 health left.
Okay.
And then I'll like as he falls, I'll get on top of him and I'll pin him, and then I'll take whatever he's holding. I'm taking it. I'm taking whatever's in his hands, whatever. And then
Well,
I'm
hold
looking
up,
back.
hold up. Wilson, do you have an action here? As he he shot you. Do you have any weapons on you or anything that?
No, I
you
got
want to
no
shoot?
weapons on me.
Okay. So as he approaches you, do you do anything or just kind of?
No, I'm going to say again, and I have manipulation. I don't know if I can speak through his plan, but just trying to tell him again, the company, I got to think of their name, Utani,
Wayland
Yutani.
Utah.
Wayland
Wayland
Yutani.
Yutani. I said, well, make his wildest dreams come true, but you need me alive with my cargo, which is what he's holding, and he can have the money. And I start pulling out the money, like just fanning it over my body, just like
Oh.
whatever.
I'll look down at him, and then I'll give him that like little buddy. And
So is that a manipulation roll though, or can I use that? Or is
Sure,
that-
yeah. Well, we'll see what the effects are. I mean, I don't want to force anybody to do
exactly,
an action,
yeah.
but let's see.
Okay.
Let's see the effects of your manipulation. Let's see if it
Okay.
pulls at
Go
his,
for it.
see if it pulls at his heartstrings or not.
Okay. So I got 4 successes and
Woo!
a panic.
Jesus.
So, Balaji, if you can still decide what you want to do, because you are a player character, I'm not going to dictate your action, but you do feel like damn, this guy, could this guy be worth even more if I bring him back alive? Because to you, again, your driving motivation here is to get paid. So if you feel like this guy alive might be worth that money, maybe it gives you a second to pause.
Yeah, it's like he'll say that, and then I'm like standing above him, and I'm giving him that like, God damn it. And like, so you said he's holding the money and holding the thing that he's trying to protect, basically. Like he's waving the money around, and he's also holding something else.
How is that, Jonathan?
I'm holding on me. I'm hurt. I'm shot in the shoulder with my one free arm. I'm still holding on to the little cargo. Like think of like a
Satchel.
satchel or like a something you take on a picnic size in one arm. I'm just taking the money, trying to pull it out of my pocket, and it's a lot of money.
I
I'm
almost
pulling out-
I imagine kind of frantic, like you're like throwing the money out. Like,
That's what I'm
"Here,
doing.
take it."
I'm just throwing it over my body, throwing it over my shoulders, and I'm saying that the company will make you rich.
And like Balaji looks down at him, and then he looks up briefly, just like looks up, and he sees Pin and and Bane, and then he steals himself, and he's like, and then he puts a hand out to help him up.
Ooh. So Wilson, you take his hand.
Oh yeah, with my one good free hand. Yeah.
All right. All right.
And then I'm gonna shoot him in the gut.
Oh, damn.
Backstab! I love it.
All right, I won't make you roll. If Jonathan, if you're cool with that, I think it's just more dramatic to let it be there.
It doesn't have to roll. I'm not moving. I'm a stationary target. He's already 1 health, so.
So Balaji makes the fake, and then bam, and Wilson crumples to the ground in a pile.
Yeah, and just like as I'm like helping him up, and I help him up, and the gun touches him, and I'm just gonna whisper just so he can hear it. They matter to me more. Blam.
Aww.
And then
I feel special.
and then he just lets go, and then he takes the satchel. He takes all the cash that this guy has, and then he's like, oh, close the. Jumps through the thing, and then boop, closes the doors.
All right, let's get over to Ava. Ava, have you thought about your last words here to Mother?
Yes. Mother, why are the humans so hard to understand?
You get a read back that says, does not compute or unable to answer, philosophical type questions.
404.
I'm gonna crawl over to Rye. Thank you. I was like Ray. No, Rye. I'm gonna stroke his hair and I'm gonna sing him a song.
Nice.
Are you ready? You ready? I'm ready for it. Okay.
Oh my God, he's actually the same.
Around the rosy, pockets full of posies, ashes, we all fall down.
Nice.
No, thank you. Too creepy.
So
this shit just blows up.
I'm fine with aliens, but I draw the line at that.
Balaji, you and your crew make it into the Sotillo, your ship. You're able to undock and start moving away from the Cronus as it's counting down to its inevitable doom. There's actually a quick little read here. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, and we would have hit that like decontamination spot. Like, getting into the ship.
You've got the canisters, man. You are SOL.
Well, they're in a box, and we got the sealed ones.
And if you had taken Wilson on board, he was quote inoculated, but I think he would have had the same fate as Reed.
More like it.
Yeah, but anyways,
yeah, we would hit that detox a couple times just to be.
It's like time to shower, burn our clothes.
Mm-hmm. It's that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy where they're getting hit with all that orange stuff.
Yeah. It's just like spraying out of the thing.
The Anthrax episode of NCIS where they're all in the showers, just like scrubbing, and they're like, my $300 shoes are in the incinerator right now.
Yeah. Balaji is just like, my Timberlands, but
I imagine all of this is going on the Patreon because Seth's looking at the final readout.
Oh wait, no, that's not it.
I like that I got to die with. I like that I got to die with myself, though. It felt very full circle to me.
That's cool.
Nice.
So creepy, dude.
Nice.
All right.
Anyways, I'm sure I let Seth finish. Right.
So as you accelerate, G-forces slam into you hard into your padded seat. The Cronus grows smaller and smaller in the distance. The safety harnesses cut into your waist and shoulders, and you can't even catch your breath. Just before you black out, there's a flash of light where the Cronus used to be, followed by a tornado in space. Your eyes are seared shut by a shockwave of white, and you're rocked violently as gamma rays assault you. You try to open your eyes, but all you can see is blue, purples, and oranges blasting through space. After a minute, you realize you're alive. You remember to breathe. It's going to be okay.
yeah, nah, we're good.
Better get paid handsomely for this bullshit.
Well, we got whatever's in here and whatever's in that box.
Okay, considering the what was just, I think we should lock those somewhere safe.
Yeah, I was thinking like if we have like a cryopod, we can just toss both things in the cryopod and then freeze it.
Well,
That way.
whatever happens, it happens off screen. That's the end of the scenario after that.
Aww.
But hey, I had
Fantastic.
one character out of 3 live.
Yay!
Which is shit odds, but at least one of me survived.
Hey, one of me survived. Yay.
That was awesome, Seth. Thanks for running that. It was an awesome game.
That was fun. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was Even though I wasn't here for all of it, I'll hold my
It's such a different role playing game because it was like
It was a
you
lot of
try
fun.
to make decisions that are like, oh, this is going to work because in role playing games you do these things and they work, and then it's like,
No,
no,
it's not.
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna walk in here and I'm gonna die. And wait, I didn't get to roll. Yeah, I died before I
Yeah.
rolled. Yeah, come on.
I just feel so justified in my immediate suspicion of Wilson from day one.
Well, yeah. I mean, he plays the Burke character from Aliens, basically.
I'm the company man. So.
Yeah, he's a company man.
Hi, I'm Wilson. I work for the company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just like,
Hey, I
this
kept that
asshole's
going
gonna
for
get me killed.
I kept that going for a while. It didn't get ruthless until the end, right?
Yeah, for most of it, like you were like bumbling along, but now I just that was hiding your soulless, cold heart.
No, I was soulless.
Man,
Yeah.
you guys all had your moments of just being cold-blooded. Just
Yeah.
I mean, true.
Even you,
I mean,
Brandon.
I sacrificed a couple
Well,
of people
yeah.
myself.
Oh, he ended. Yeah, he killed Wilson. Come on. I mean,
Well,
I would
'cause
have killed
it's like-
Wilson too.